OD. Yes, honey, yes. Got OD with the highlighter. Never too much highlighter. Because your girl trying to look golden-y. Yes, honey, yes. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are already subscribed and for those of you that aren't, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. And my name is Janine, and today I'm just going to come to you guys with a updated fall foundation routine. The months are changing. It is what now, September? What, October? No, September, about to be October, and the weather is changing and my skin is already talking to me, telling me, you know, you need to do something because your skin is dry. So this routine is pretty much great for those that have dry skin and possibly combination skin. During the summer, I typically have oily skin, and during the winter, I typically have dry skin. My dry skin happens in my forehead area as well as my cheeks, so pretty much in my T-zone area. And sometimes I may get dry patches around the bottom of my my jaw, well, around my jawline. So yeah. You first want to start with a fresh canvas. You want to wash your face and moisturize. I moisturize my skin with CeraVe. It's just a simple, it's no particular brand, like kind of CeraVe lotion. It's just a regular CeraVe lotion. I typically moisturize my face with that. And for starting, I am going to prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. And this is what it looks like. It's not the big one. I went to Sephora looking for a primer because of the dry skin. The primer I typically use, I couldn't use it because, you know, it wasn't working for me. So I went and picked up this primer, typically because it's a moisturizing primer. And that's what you're looking for. I try to focus it mainly where I get the dry skin. There's other moisturizing primers out there that you can use. This is just the one of my choice right now. If you guys know of great moisturizing primers, please leave them down below so I can give them a try. And yeah, and this is not cheap, so I definitely got the small one because it's not cheap, and I'm just trying it out. I'm still looking for a good primer for the most part. But yeah. I'm gonna actually do my eyebrows real quick because I didn't do that. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and do my eyebrows, and then I'll be right done my eyebrows, and now onto the foundation. So the foundation that I'm going to be using is a Too Faced foundation, the Born This Way foundation. I believe it's the collaboration with Jackie Aina. And your girl is cheap. I did not buy the $30, $40 bottle. I went to Sephora. I was recently in Sephora and I got me some samples, and I've been using tiramisu, the Too Faced foundation in tiramisu, and I also got a foundation in cocoa, but tiramisu seems to be my match, and I've been loving it so far. Like, it does not dry my skin out. Like, this foundation is like A1 to me. And I think this is gonna be my new go-to, one of my go-to foundations. I typically use the Fenty Beauty foundation in 450, but it's starting to be, I don't know. It's just not working out. Well, it's working out still, but I just wanted to try something new. How about that? But I've got me a sample from Sephora, and I'm loving it so far. Just a gem for you guys. If you guys don't want to spend all that much money on foundation, like, I'm not a foundation hoarder, so I'm not going to sit up here and buy 4 and 5 different foundations. It's not going to happen. So I go to Sephora and get me samples. How about that? And so I feel like, you know, it's something worthy of spending that much money on, because, you know, you don't want to, I'm very frugal. I got the things better to spend my money on than rather than $40 and $50 makeup. That money can go into an investment. So I'm gonna make sure it's worth my money. So I got me some samples. Anyway, this foundation, if you're a Fenty Beauty 450, if that's your shade, then tiramisu probably will go good with, you know, your shade. if you're looking for another foundation. And this foundation is very dry skin friendly, which is why I like it. So yeah, I put the foundation on. You guys already know I use the primerizer, which is a moisturizer and primer all in one. And I just like the way this foundation kind of performs after you apply it. Like, very full coverage, very you can tell that it's very buildable, which is good. It's always good to have a buildable foundation. So I have my foundation on. Next, I like to conceal. And this look is not going to be, it's an everyday foundation makeup kind of look. Great for just do everyday. Like, if you don't want to do too much, this is a great routine. And I'm going to use the Chestnut LA Girl Pro Concealer. The color is Chestnut. And I'm going to use that to kind of conceal. Nothing too much. And right now, I'm the color Tiramisu, you know, at the moment. But of course, we're transitioning from the summertime. And you know, your skin typically is darker in the summertime. So I might just be a different shade come a couple of months, come December. But I don't know. Typically, I like to use a beauty blender when I blend out my concealer. But lately, I've really been digging using a brush for some odd reason. I don't know why, but the brush seems to be getting the job done. So now that we have the concealer all blended out, I am going to be using my Laura Mercier powder. This has become a staple. I've been using this quite a bit, other than the Airspun, and I'm kind of liking the way this looks. I don't know, I have iffy skin. Sometimes one product works for a while, and the next time the other product works. And I'm just going to set everywhere that I put the concealer with this powder. And I like this powder a lot because it looks like, it's so soft. Like, it gives that soft appearance. It's not too bright. And it's not too, like, translucent. Like, it's supposed to give you some type of tint. And it does just that. It doesn't do too much, which is why I like this powder. It gives you exactly what you need when you need it. So now that I have set my highlight with that powder, I'm gonna go ahead and contour. Not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm just gonna pretty much contour my nose and then just do a little bit. It's not gonna be too defined because I'm not going for a dramatic look today. It's just gonna be something everyday. And for contouring, I'm using the Morph Bronzer. It's a bronzer and a contour, and the color is Showmance. This has become a staple lately as well as far as contouring, because it gives you that shimmery, this is how it looks. So it gives you the shimmer and the dark color at the same time. So I can either swirl it around, or I can either dip and dab in whichever one I want. So I kind of like that. And I'm using that. And what seemed to work for me when I'm, you know, blending out my highlight, if this is like, if the contour isn't working, I'll just go back in with my foundation brush, the brush that I use with my foundation, just to kind of soften up where I put the highlight. And that tends to work for me, just so it's no harsh lines. And that's pretty much it for the highlight and contour. And what I like to do next is just line my eyes and put my lashes on, and then top it off with a highlighter. That's it. I think it's that simple. I don't do any blush. And at times, for real, what I'll do is just use this right here, the bronzer, and I'll just keep it pushing after that if I don't want to do too much, because the bronzer gives me what I need. I don't know if y'all be able to see that, but gives you a little bit of shimmer. Nothing too much, but I think I'm gonna do a little bit more. Just because I want that shimmer everywhere. And because I want to be a little bit extra today, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Naked Illuminating Trio. So it has like 3 highlighters in it, which is amazing. I think this palette is just amazing because it has 3 different ones, 3 different highlighters. But I always tend to use this one right here. And I'm just gonna put that on my cheeks. Like that. Just because I'm gonna be a little extra. And yeah, I didn't feel like it was necessary to wipe the powder off because I pretty much pressed that into my skin. But what I'm gonna do now too, which I forgot kinda, is use my mineralized skin finish just to kind of blend everything together. Just blend everything together. And that's it, pretty much it for my foundation routine. This is pretty much quick, easy every day. I mean, if I wasn't recording, this probably would take me about 20 minutes max. And then, yeah, I'm going to apply my lashes and liner off camera. Okay, so I've did my liner and my lashes. I did a basic liner and some basic lashes, nothing too dramatic because again, this is like everyday, you know, just everyday type, simple. It's supposed to be simple look, you know. But, you know, I kind of overdid it with the highlighter, but it is what it is. A simple look, and I did liner in my lower lash line and some lip gloss. And yeah, this is just pretty much my everyday fall foundation routine. Nothing too crazy. And yeah, if you guys want to see any specific videos, please leave that in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And yeah, this is pretty much the look. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more highlighter because, yeah, girl.